So these happened?
He wants to hear the story about the guy that I was seeing who was also seeing his sister. I met this guy on Hinge, okay? He's gorgeous. Like, he looks just like Leo from Tell Me Lies, okay? Gorgeous. So he drives 2 hours to take me on our first date, and we had been talking for a couple weeks at this point, and this is right before or right after my divorce. So like, I would never do this now. I would never do this now. But I was like, okay, like, why don't you just like stay the night after our date? Girl, be so real. Do you think that's a good idea? No. I'll call him Tony. That's not his name. I was like, I opened my door, I said, Tony, and he looks up and starts skipping stairs to get to me. And he gives me a big hug and he has flowers. He was like, I'm so excited to like actually see you. And I was like, me too. I was like, I'm finishing getting ready, like come in, whatever. He takes me to dinner. He has a really nice car. He takes me to a very nice restaurant. I'm like, okay, this guy has his life together. He had gotten out of the military. I won't say which branch. And he was getting his master's. So I was like, his life is like put together. I'm obsessed. And the conversation is so good, and he's so interested about my interests, which is like not typical. A lot of people just don't want to talk about neuroplasticity and how cool it is. That's like one of my biggest interests. He was clocked in. He was ready, okay? He was applying for the job to be my boyfriend. And he's telling me about him, and he grew up on a farm in a southern state, and he was homeschooled. But like not the type of homeschool where you're with other kids, the type of homeschool that is just you and your siblings, okay? And he has a sister who is like a year younger, 2 years younger. Anyways, so we finished the first date. He stays over. He's already texted me about our next date. He's excited. He's like really into it. So he says, why don't you come by me, which is by like Eastern, like ECU. I think that was the school he was getting his master's at. And he was like, we'll do like some fun mini golf. I'll take you to this hot dog place. He knows I love hot dogs. I love hot dogs. Leading up to the date, I was feeling like fresh out for whatever reason. For really no reason. He was great. But my like intuition was like, ooh, this is not good. But my heart was like, what are you talking about? Like, shut up. Ugh. Having fun, living life. At the same time, there was a documentary about that guy. I can't think of his name right now, but he was in Call Me By Your Name. And there was a documentary about like all the girls that he had like essayed. And like, for whatever reason, I was getting the same vibe. And I was also getting the same vibe of like, maybe he was going to eat me at some point. And I can't explain why. He never like gave me any reason to believe that he was going to eat me. But I started to really...
Hi, I think you're cute. I might eat you one day.
The fact that he was gonna like hurt me somehow. So we go on the date. Date is so fun. But then at dinner, after mini golf, he was like, you know what? You look just like my cousin. And I was like, oh my gosh. Huh. And he was like, I mean, she's hot. I'm like, oh. Okay. He showed me a picture. I look identical. Identical. And then he's telling me how hot I am the rest of the night. And I'm thinking, oh, this guy wants to this is what this is. He wants to So we go back. He gets a hotel because he has a roommate because he's in school. He brings out things that I don't know. Wait, what are you doing that with? Because it ain't me. Like, dangerous things. Like for the bedroom? I was like, this isn't like, no. We started having like pillow talk, okay? We're getting really deep into conversation. And he reveals to me